Hi everybody, this is Corey, the Youper Linen Lady, here with another What Sold on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Etsy video. So today I am also house sitting. I am dog sitting actually. I am house sitting. Let me see if I can get one. Oh, here we go. Here's one. I am babysitting or dog sitting 7 German short-haired dogs. This is Piper right here, and then we also have Abby, which is next to me, and Ruger, which don't know if you can see him. So there are 7 dogs here, and I pet sit as a gig job. It's good to do this as a reseller just because you can do some of the things from the other person's house. I photograph listings at home, then I come to where I'm dog sitting and I finish the listings. I do some bookkeeping, anything I can do on the laptop, I do while I watch dogs and sometimes cats. It's a fun gig. I love animals. If you're an animal lover, then you'll probably love it too. Here's Abby right here. She's a sweetheart, but Piper really wants all my attention right now. So, okay, I am not going to show my face with this What Sold because I don't know how these dogs are going to do. However, I will let you know how much things sold for and how my sales have been. So, let's get to it. All right, everyone. So the first item I wanted to show you was a Terry Redlin Comforts of Home sculpture cabin. I guess this would be kind of a Christmassy item, right? This sold for $30.99. I bought it for $2.12. It was right after Christmas when I got this, so it was 75% off at one of my local thrift stores. And my net profit from this was $22.22, and I had this for 3 days. Now, I am not an expert on jewelry by any means, and a few years ago I went and bid on an online jewelry auction, it was a learning auction. I'm not going to be too strict on myself, really. And I bought this ring for $9.49. That's how much each lot came out to, so it was pretty high. I sold this octopus ring for $20.99. My net profit was $9.66, and I had this for 2 years. I still do sell jewelry. I just don't look for it. If I see a good deal, yes, I'll snatch it up. But other than that, I usually don't delve into the jewelry world. And right here, I did great on curtains this week, everyone, just to let you know. I think I sold the most curtains this week. That's what I sold the most of. So here are 4 luxury collection velvet damask curtain panels. So 4 of them, everybody. They sold on a best offer of $80, so 20 each. They cost $12 in total, $3 a piece. My net profit was $63.76. I had these for 9 months, and yes, curtains sell all day long. And when you can sell more than one, when a person orders multiple, it makes your net profit so much better. Here are some lovely vintage Christmas napkins. They are like a knit acrylic, except at a best offer of $20. I bought these for $2, I believe, at my local Goodwill. My net profit was $16.31, and I had these for 1.5 years. So yeah, these aren't the most popular of items. Napkins tend to sit, but they're easy to store, so I don't mind. Here are some Lenox Avondale bowls. This is a set of 4. Now, last week I sold a set of 2. I found these at my local Salvation Army. They were $1 a piece, so I bought these for $4.24. I accepted a best offer of $40. My net profit was $27.05, and I had these for a month. So yeah, I knew these were quality right away. I could easily tell they were bone china. You know, they're lightly ribbed. And when I picked them up to look at the bottom, they were Lenox, and I said, oh yes, all day long, I will buy these. Now here are some nice vintage white lace knit. Now when I say lace knit, you see how they're just not the sheer lace, right? They are actually a knit. I sold 2 of these and they came out to $16.99 a piece, so $33.98. I bought them for $1 a piece at my local thrift store. My net profit was $31.33, and I had these for only 2 months. So I wanted to show you this because this and the next 2 items were bought by the same person. They bought 2 of the items from eBay, and I guess they couldn't find the 3rd item on eBay for some reason, so they bought them on Etsy. But it was a score all day long. So they bought this arched curtain for $18.99. I bought it for $2.12 at a thrift store in Green Bay, Wisconsin. My net profit was $19.17, and I had this for 6 months. They bought this lace swag. So this was from Etsy. They bought this for $25.99, free shipping. I bought this lace swag for 53 cents, and you can see it's a match to the other curtain that was sold on eBay. And all in all, my net profit on this was $18.41. I had this for 6 months. Sold this to them as well. Now this is just a vintage shower curtain valance. Okay, it didn't even have the entire shower curtain. It was just the valance itself. This sold for $13.99. I bought this for $2 at my local Goodwill, and my net profit was $9.55, and I had this for 3 months. So the 3 things that this person bought, my net profit combined was $47.13. And I bought this costume piece at an estate sale a while ago. This took over a year to sell, like a year and 4 months. I bought it for $1.25. It sold on a best offer of $24. I mean, I had it at $35.85, which was probably too high. My net profit was $21.29. So now we're going to Etsy. My eBay sales, I will let you all know, I didn't have a lot this week. And what I did was I actually turned off a lot of my promoted listings. They're at a lower percentage. I am paying a much lower e-commerce fee now. And I like that. I want to see if I can still keep sales consistent. I mean, I do expect a dip, right? So right now my sales on eBay have dipped a little bit. However, I want to see if they can go up with the same low promotion rate that I have. I think it's at about 4% and not on everything. So I will let you know how this little experiment goes. I just decided from last year, you know, I had a higher promotional rate and my sales weren't as predicted. I didn't like how my sales were, and I did not like the amount I spent on promoted listings. So hopefully this will be a good result. Now on Etsy, I sold this Santa's workbench. This was like a toy shop, big top toy shop, $49.99. That includes shipping. I bought this, I believe, at an online auction. Every lot cost $4.68. My net profit was $28.21, and I did have this for a year and a half. I love old photographs. Now, I was at an estate sale one day. This was about a year and a half ago now. And there were all these old pictures. They were all old Victorian and Edwardian from the late 1800s and early 1900s. It was from this woman's estate. I guess she was over 100 years old, and she had no relatives, I guess. So I got this box full of photographs for $10. Now, I listed them on eBay. However, I put the names. If the photographs had names, like this one right here, you can see I put Perkins St. Paul. That was the name of the photographer and where it was photographed at. And I listed this, and I had a lot, and I can't remember how many photos I had. but someone contacted me, and she was actually researching her family tree, and a lot of these photographs were her family history. They were her family. So, I mean, I gave her a great deal, and I threw in some pictures for free, especially it's this really cute one of this little girl from like the early 1900s. And so I just think it was so neat that, you know, she could find them on eBay, and they weren't just lost, and they weren't just thrown in the trash. An actual family member, a descendant of the people in the picture, said, hey, that's my family. So anyway, I thought that was a cool story. I do have some photographs left. This was one of them. So it sold on Etsy for $20.85, free shipping. Let's say each photograph was like 15 cents. My net profit was $14, and I did have this for a year and a half. So then we have this really cool shower curtain. It's just a vintage shower curtain, and it has little hearts there, if you can see that. You know, just an old polyester classic shower curtain. This sold overseas, and they paid $31.99. That's just what they paid. They paid almost $30 to have it shipped. I bought this for $2.11. And I took a road trip. And when I took a road trip, I visited some thrift stores. You know, I went from Illinois to Kentucky to Missouri. And so each item averaged about $2.11. My net profit on the shower curtain was $24.85, and I had it for 3 months. So Poshmark, I did sell a few on Poshmark, but I wanted to show you this one. This is a beautiful flat skirt. This photograph's maybe a little blurry. I don't know if it is or not, but yeah, brand new purple linen flax. It had all the things to go with this, all the keywords, right? So I sold this for $40. I did pay up a little bit, $9.54. My net profit though was above $20, which I was happy with. It was $22.46, and this sold in a week. And then we have these cute flip-flops. This is from Mercari. I'm just showing you on an eBay page because Mercari kind of blocks out the pictures with a big sold on it. And this sold, these flip-flops sold for $23. Free shipping, because free shipping is on all of my Mercari and Etsy pieces. I bought these for $2 at an estate sale. My net profit was $15.91, and I had these for a month. But this just goes to show you that summer items are starting to sell. I mean, from this to the linen skirt, I'm seeing more of an uptick on those items. And so, but you never know. People buy all sorts of things all the time out of season. It doesn't really matter. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you think about dog sitting, if you would do it or not. And I will catch you all on the next episode.